Alright, welcome back. Roottrees are dead. Yes, they are. This is episode 11 of the playthrough. We are getting close, but you know the expression, so close yet so far. And right now, I am a little bit terrified of this episode, to tell you the truth, because I'm almost out of ideas as to what I can do to try and progress. So let's jump into it and see if we can figure it out. I have been terrified before and managed to progress anyway, so hopefully it will work out the same way. Let's take a look at the tree. Refresh our memory. This is what we have to fill in now. Unknown are various wives of various male descendants on which I've not been able to find any clue. So I've just put names at random essentially, and we'll see what happens. This husband name Walter Forsyth I am confident about. What we are left with now, however, is a total of 8 descendants whose names are unknown. This one I am unsure of as well, but it's not random. There is a logic to it. I think he divorced one sister to marry the other, which is a questionable thing, but at least there is some kind of link. Otherwise I have no idea, because this name doesn't connect to anything else as far as I can tell. What we have left to do is, for these 2 people, we know this is a man. We know this is a man. We know these are their faces, but we don't know which is which. We know this guy is in advertising. And that's pretty much it. This lady I am quite confident about. I am not certain, but I mean, the picture, yes. The name, there are 2 possibilities, this is one of them. The profession, this dancer does not come out of nowhere. There is a reason to believe it. It's tenuous, but it is there. And there is nothing else to even vaguely indicate that. These 2, we know they are both males, and we know these are the pictures, although they might be the other way around. We don't really know their occupation, but wait. Ah, there it is. For a second I thought it wasn't there. This is also tenuous, but again it is not coming from nowhere. So, yeah, it's about as tenuous as dancer, you know. There is some reason to believe it, although it's certainly not set in stone. Name-wise, however, we are a bit screwed because there are 4 names, all of them share the same family names. And whilst I am reasonably confident that one of these guys is called Eli C, who knows what C stands for, I have no idea about any of the other 3. So that is where we stand. And those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people we have left to identify. This lady, we are sure of her name, we are not sure of her picture, but this is likely. And we have no idea about her profession, though again, this is likely. So I suspect this lady is correct. I'm waiting to be proved wrong. I suspect This lady, correct. I am waiting to be proved wrong. So if I can get one more on which I am confident, we might be able to sort of brute force this, basically. In fact, give me a second. This baby. But we don't know. How about that? We don't know if it's a male or female baby, do we? That could be November. In fact, it's pretty much certain that Christina and November are between these two. And the only question is, which is which? Huh. Alright. Because there's no other slot for a lady, right? Yeah, there is no other slot for a lady. So, we have 4 people fully filled in. The first thing I am going to try is flip their names. Nope. November and Christina. Does that work? No. I'll put it back. I'm now wondering about these two guys. What can I do to try and get an additional clue? This is the main blocking point, I think. When we look at evidence, there is an indication of an intuition score. Some of the evidence. Like this. And part of that whenever there's an intuition score, it means there is some form of clue that you haven't picked up on or that is linked to people that you have not yet validated. All of the ones that are marked 1 have reviewed over and over and over and over, and I absolutely cannot figure it out. What could possibly be the clue? So, and the only one that has a high score, this one has 2. Laura. Her grandma is identified, isn't she? Yeah, Laura Carlson. TMS and Brother Trouble. Let me go back to the articles about TMS and Brother Trouble. Where are they? There are articles about them. This is TMS. He was on the cover of tabloids. This might be the clue. So, Tommy Mark Sheridan on Starlet and Team Blast. Yeah, we haven't seen this before. Alright, one more clue. A record 38 times, wow. About 8 months before the marriage, okay. Penelope. Which Penelope? Penelope? One of the creators of Brother Troubled, Ron, married Penelope, who played TMS on the show. Ron is a distant relative of the Roottrees sisters. Penelope. So his is Ron. Awesome. And he's not an actor. He's a director. Right? Oh. One of the creators. Oh. I don't know why I can't seem to... Ah, there it is. The show now was small screen director Ron Roottrees. So he's a director. Ronald Roottrees director. November Roottrees baby. Christina Roottrees dancer. Gwendolyn Morden housewife. One of these things is wrong. Let me therefore again attempt to flip their names. Nope. I'm clapping, I don't know if you can hear that. 4 out of 8. There we are. And I am hoping that we are going to get lucky with these names. And we did get lucky with a couple of names. Haha! Random is the way to go. So Edith Jacobson is wrong. Patricia Jones is wrong. Patricia Jones is wrong. But we did get lucky with these two spouses. So this is a different female. Let's give him Edith Jacobson, who was therefore here and isn't here. So I will give him an unassigned lady. It's not Patricia Jones, but maybe it's Helen Lennon. And he's gonna get Patricia Jones. There we go. This is random. Hopefully at least one of the three is right. And if not... Oh God. Can I remember? Oh God. Miracle. Jr. not married to Richard Jones. Miracle Sr. not married to, what's her name? Come on. Edith Jacobson. Edith Jacobson. And therefore the last name was the one that was on Miracle Senior. No. Oh God. Helen Lennon must have been... Yeah, it's this guy again. Guy was his name. Guy was not married to... Oh, I have the memory of a goldfish. Helen Lennon. Alright, so now... I mean... Obviously I only have one more validation round. But afterwards I can still flip them and get them right. I don't know if it'll validate. But at least I will be able to get them right with these notes. Christina might be November. Confirmed. Edit note. This I don't need anymore. This I don't need anymore. This I don't need anymore. Clark's third wife is not Joan Monroe. Was Clark's third wife validated? It was. So he did. You sly. Maybe Vile. Who knows? I don't know the background. I shouldn't judge. Anyway. You indecisive person. Anyway. Clark's third wife is now identified. Delete. There we go. Where are we now? We only have 4 left to identify. Is it? Let's take a look at those evidence again. Oh, we still have 2 here. Oh, that is surprising. It's gone down to 1. College professor who history for people. Let's go through them again. Just check what's the intuition score on all of them. Gone from here. 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 No, it's just 1 here for some reason. 1 here still. Jim Roottrees, maybe, let me try this. Maybe it's linked to the magazine. There's gotta be 1 more article in this magazine that I have not found. That's my guess. Who could it be about? Raina? No, that was already Raina. Or was it? I'm not sure. Was that Raina or was it a different one? Yeah, that was a Raina. So I guess I could try her sisters, right? Riley? Okay, so no, there's not about these two. Who might have been in there? Gwyn Roottrees? Unlikely. Clark Rafferty. Who might be interesting to teens? Let's go back to the article about Tommy Mark Sheridan. Oh, Tommy Mark Sheridan. What? TMS? Oh. Really? Really? Oh, it's Mark with a C. Okay, that's why. So kind of the only thing I can think of is maybe that's part of the further infidelity gossip thingy, but that's generations before. But I don't see how else it could be relevant. Teen Blast, Rainer Roottrees, TMS, Brother Trouble. Maybe I need to look up Brother Trouble. No, it just brings back to TMS. What was the other? There was something else that he played in. Time marches onward. Time marches onward. Nope. Okay, never mind. I give up for now. Holding on down the city. Notable Roottrees. I don't suppose it's that simple. Yeah, I mean, I hadn't seen this article before, but it really doesn't tell me anything I don't already know. 5 pieces. Nope. Did I spell Roottrees right? Yes, I did. 5 pieces flavors? Oh. 5 pieces flavors. Someday I will learn to spell. 5. Yeah. 5 pieces flavors. No. So what on earth could be Teen Blast? It's gotta be that. There's one more article of Teen Blast I have not found, because this mentions it. I bet you, but what could it be? I really do not know. I'm gonna have to park it for now. Let's scroll again. This is it. This is my terror. This is my bane. There is something in here, something. Intuition score of 8. And I know for certain that there is a piece of evidence I have not found. Why do I know this? Because I'm still missing 2 pictures from these. One picture from this. So there are 3 pictures left to be found. And it's... no, I know who these 3 are. So there are pictures left to be found. So there's definitely at least one piece of evidence I have not found yet. It's gotta be linked to this. What could it be? I'm going to try root. It's linked to Elias, so... and maybe the succession, so let me try Roottrees president. No. Candy company president. Oh my lord. Company. Unlikely, but let's try it. Yeah. Unlikely. Yeah. I think oh wait. You are not going to get me. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. Yep. He... Oh. Oh. Motherload number 3. Oh. You see, Watson. No, I can't finish the joke. Alright, I have alleviated my terror of this episode. We solved 4. We just found another motherlode. 5 pieces have now been added to evidence. Look at that. It contains no pictures, so that's still not it, but it has many new passages than I thought. The death of Elias. There's a Marie on the 4 letters minute. Your notes as well as some other select pages. This is still an 8? Are you Oh no, I have to navigate out and back in. Wait to be updated. Revisiting the diary 10 years later. Wait. Oh yeah, it is slightly different. You know what I'm going to do? I need to eat something. I'm going to take a break, stream-wise, and just pause the VOD, so it'll be easy to resume. Yeah, I'm not going to cut the VOD and make another. I'll just pause it. I'll see you stream folks in about 10-15 minutes. VOD pause now. Alright, we are resuming. Personal comment. Eating is very good, people. Remember, just don't forget it. I recommend it. Return to game. There we go. We were enjoying this new motherlode. We have it. Let's read through it. Revisiting the diary 10 years later. Anything in the picture that might be of value? So I don't know if she changed her name back or if it was just for publishing advertising. To run the farm. Yeah, the candy farm type, right? Including Sam, she had been told her parents died, so her parents did not die. Sam was the illegitimate daughter of Elias Jr. and Patricia Christensen. Illegitimate daughter. Oh. So he was not the man she did not love. He was the man she did love. Okay. Oh. Her baby was sent to the Roottrees. Elias hid her away with a local farmhand known as E.C. He has been mentioned before. And they finally married in their 50s. So Ron Roottrees wanted to exclude her. So the one thing that I can note is Samantha apparently committed a crime against a family member. At least that was one of the allegations. Or that. Who is Ron Roottrees? There are generational gaps here. Is my issue. Because RR could be Ronald Roottrees, but he is. He's only one generation down, so it's not completely insane to think that he might have been the one to sue. All right, let's go back. Second page. Gwyneth. Farmer. She's a farmer. I think that's pretty much confirmed. Adopted grandfather. Jet black hair and green eyes. Okay, we got the right picture. Children have that covered. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm finding this so late, aren't I? I guessed all of this without the clues. But it took me a while. The fact that it was possible to guess, however, speaks to how well thought out the game is, honestly. I wonder if the guy just got lucky or if he's kind of a genius at building these puzzle games. Either way, well done. Those operations would pass to Samantha Roottrees for as long as she was willing. I got first. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. We haven't yet got any idea what that crime might be. She has a palpable hatred for the Five Pieces and Elias and Gwyneth. So maybe a crime against one of them, right? Right, let's click on the next one. About Clark. Starlet Wild Bill. Let me go there immediately. Starlet. And what's the full name? Wild Bill. Oh, come on, Wild Bill something. And the full nickname, Wild Bill Williams. Wild Bill Williams. Have I seen this before? No. But yeah, his real name is confirmed. One with another actress. My feeling is this does not grant me any new information, right? Gwyn is completely locked down aside from the identity of one of her sons, and we still don't know the job of, or the name, but we're getting there. Okay, anyway. Why? God. So, some of these excessively conservative mentalities are a bit difficult to read. Disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of a real father. Maybe. But I mean, it's his marriage, it's not yours to judge. I did not go to Lord, no, Eli C. More than I can say for Clancy or Edward. So Eli C and Edward are pretty much guaranteed to be these two. One is Eli C, the other is Edward. Can random it. Like that for now. And I will note Eli C and Edward pictures and names may be flipped, and slash or names may be flipped. I should read in first. So Eli C is Jim. Okay, so the name is correct. Yeah, and the next article she'll flip. Because even I raised an eyebrow at it, didn't I? Anyway, let's see. We don't know the background. So. Okay, that note needs to be edited. Eli C. Pictures may be flipped, and Edward pictures may be flipped. The names may not. Next. My brother, my uncle, my cousin. Yeah, there's nothing new here. Oh, I had this thought offline, I forgot that maybe the M and the C were linked to their father's first names, and that's the case, right? Elias M for Miracle, Elias C for Clancy. I forgot about that, but that was another clue, yeah. Now you see where my pop's name came from. Oh, Clancy Edward. Okay, okay. I think it's too late for this tip because I think we got them all, but right, marking it to confirm. Gwendolyn, Gwyneth, Caroline, we have all that. I'm not marking that, huh? This is apparently the most helpful, but let's read this anyway. That is the first thing you could touch. She doesn't exactly remember the events, but she doesn't remember getting in trouble. Got angry when I met a new girl who I do not like. She was such and didn't have a pretty dress. Okay. A nice thing. Okay, so there is really nothing here. No Roottrees has ever remarried Bart. I guess she wrote this maybe before this and maybe didn't marry. Or maybe she's prejudiced, who knows. She does sound a little bit. In a way, the world is moving, I guess it was never so... I think it's just because I haven't yet locked them in, is my guess. That still doesn't give me the pictures I'm missing. So I wonder if... You know what I'm going to do? I think it's long enough for the VOD. I'm going to cut it and take a very short break, just 5 minutes, and then we'll record the next bit, maybe finish the game actually this time. Hey, Esther. Yeah, I think I'm nearly done actually. Yeah. Alright, I'm just cutting the VOD now, so 1 second. See you soon, everybody.